1/3 to the y equals, what if I change this to 81 times 3? Does everybody see why that's 81 times 3? Okay. What is, if I'm looking for, I either have to have a 1/3 here or a 3. What would 81 be to the, if I did it 3 to the 7th power? What is 3 to the 7th power that would give me 81? 4. So really this is 3 to the 4th, right? Yes? And 3 to the 4th times 3, this is really 3 to the 5th power. Do you agree? Okay.
How'd you get 3 to the 5th?
Yes. Because 81 is 3 to the 4th times 3. When you multiply, you add your exponents, so it's really 3 to the 5th. And then if I took that radical off, what would that really be? 3 to the 5/2, right? Because a radical is 1/2, and 1/2 times 5 is 5/2. But I want it to be 1/3, not 3. So what would this really be right here?
2/5.
Nope. If I want to switch it from the top to the bottom, what do I make this? Say it again. Don't change the fraction. If I want to move it, negative. There we go. Negative 5/2. Y equals negative 5/2. That one's a little harder. Just a little bit. You're gonna have to do some thinking on that. Put it in your calculator and attempt it. Okay, we're gonna move to page 828. Your turn. You'll like these. These are easy. Alright, so it says on the your turn, use a scientific calculator to find the common logarithm, which is a regular log. That's common. And the natural logarithm, which is ln. So this one has a base of 10. Even though there's not a 10 there, we understand that it is a 10. This one has an e. Natural log means the base is e. Regular log means the base is 10. So this is what you're going to do on problems like 12 and 13. It asks you to find the common logarithm and the natural logarithm. So we're going to put log of 0.25. So log is over on the left side under the square root. So put log 0.25. You should get approximately negative 0.602. Did everybody get that?
Wait, I don't even know what we did.
Okay, let's go back.
It's a log of 0.25.
Hit log 0.25 equals.
Oh yeah, got it.
Okay, now to check that, what we would do, since log is base 10, we would say 10 to the negative 0.602. What is 10 to the negative 0.602? 0.25. Okay, so our answer is right. So we would find the log and check it. It says verify the results. Now we will find the natural log. So go to LN, which is right under the log button, 0.25, and you should have gotten approximately negative 1.386. Yes, everybody? Okay, we check that because we know our base is E, so we would say E to the negative 1.386. So E to the negative 1.386 is 0.25. Okay. So there's our two answers. This is the logarithm, this is the natural log.
And do we have to check it?
Yes, you have to check it because it says verify right here. Verify each. All right, let's go to number 13. So we would say the log of 4 is about or approximately 0.602. 10 to the 0.602 is approximately, I got 3.99. Okay? So see, your answers aren't going to be exact, but they're pretty close. Now let's do natural log of 4. Is approximately 1.386. So e to the 1.386 equals 3.998, which is close to 4. So those are my two answers. Any questions on that? Okay, that's going to be like your homework on 5 through, nope, 16 through 19. Just like that. Alright, now let's go to your turn. Story problems, where are they? Your turn on page 830. The intensity level, L in decibels, dB, of a sound is given by the formula L equals 10 log of I over I sub 0, where I is the intensity in watts per square meters, W per square meter of the sound, and I sub 0 is the intensity of the softest audible sound, about 10 to the negative 12 watts per square meters. What is the intensity level of a rock concert if the sound has an intensity of 3.2 watts per square meter? Okay, so we're going to take our formula, which is L equals 10 log of I, and it tells us I is 3.2 divided by I sub 0, which is 10 to the negative 12 power. So what we would do is we would find out this and then find the log of it and then multiply that by 10 to get the intensity level of the rock concert. So put that in your calculator. Now you can move this to the top, which would mean multiply by 10 to the 12 if you want, or you can divide by 10 to the negative 12, either way. You should have gotten 10 times 12.5, which is 125. Everybody get 125?
It gave me 2, but then you just put a log as my second, and then the negative.
I got 125.
145?
No, 25.
Oh, okay.
No, 125.
125 is right.
Okay.
Oh, I said you could multiply, do that times 10 to the 12.
Okay, so over here we said 10, 12.5. How'd you get?
What?
Where'd you get the 10 times 12.5?
It said it right up here for the intensity right here.
So what do we have to do the other ones for?
Which one? This one?
Yes.
It asked you, so what is the intensity level of a rock concert if the sound of the intensity is 3.2. I just filled in these numbers. That's all I did. Into the equation they already gave me.
Is that how all of them are gonna be?
They're not.
Cause it says I is
Well, this next
Yeah,
one.
this is not here,
so 3.2.
The next one's a little harder. Okay, here we go, number 16.
Why did I have to say that?
3.2.
The
No,
mass.
that's
With
not
I.
written.
The mass in milligrams of beryllium 11, I don't know what that is, a radioactive isotope in a 500 milligram sample at time t in seconds is given by the function m of t equals 500 times e to the negative 0.05 t. When will there be 90 milligrams of beryllium 11 remaining? Alright, so we have a formula that's m of t, which is y equals 500 times e to the negative 0.05 t. So what we're looking for is to solve this for t equals, and then once we solve it for t equals, then we're going to substitute the 90 in for the y to find out how long it will take, the time of t. Alright, so we haven't worked one with a number in front of log, or a number in front of our natural log. So I need to get rid of that 500. So how would you get rid of a 500 and move it to the other side? Divide by. So that really gives me y over 500 equals e to the negative 0.05 t. Now, this isn't any different than what we did a while ago, okay? This, our exponent goes to the other side, and this becomes our whole number on this side. And the e becomes ln. Alright, so now we have negative 0.05 t equals natural log of y over 500. This would just be like saying log base e. You see what I'm saying? Log base e is ln, natural log. How am I going to get t equals?
Divide by negative 0.05.
Okay, divide by negative 0.05, negative 0.05, or I can multiply by negative 20. It's the same thing. What are we substituting here for our y? 90. Put that in your calculator and see what you get. Divide 90 by 500, take the natural log of it, and then divide that by negative 0.05. 34 is correct. It will take, time will be 34 seconds.
Wait, what do you get, once you get the 90 divided by 500 and get the natural log of that, then what do you do with that?
And divide that by negative 0.05.
Okay.
Okay,